Hello, welcome. This is a new series I'm starting. I'm gonna play games that are in my library because I have 331 games in my library, and that's a little ridiculous. I'm pretty sure not all of them are even games. Like some of them are software. I have VR games, but obviously recent. I've only played 284. I'm gonna be going from the bottom to the top, so all the bottom ones will just say when I purchased them, not even when I played them last. I was going to start out with this game, but I fucked up, and I installed it, and now it says the last played today, even though I haven't played it since 2014. So I'm not going to count this one, because this is... I'm dumb. And we're not going to be playing big games, so like I'm not going to be playing like Dota, which, I mean, I haven't played that in forever. I'm not going to be downloading Killing Floor to play... Arma, all that stuff. I'm not going to be doing that. I will go ahead and do Doorways. Obviously, you can see when I purchased the game. It was back in 2013. God, that was a long time. Doorways. Nah, we're going on. Yeah, we're going. I don't have an Oculus Rift, so. Did not know this game was Oculus compatible. Yeah, so we're gonna be playing Doorways throughout the day. It'll probably be a break in between this game.
We have been assigned some cases. These psychopaths must be found. The other agents couldn't get them. But I can do it.
Nice. And if I enjoyed this game, I'll probably play the rest of them too. Obviously, there's more than one game. Alright, so... This feels really slow. I'm not lagging actually right now. This is how slow the game is. Also, I do not do well with horror, by the way. Just want to state the obvious here. The journey will not begin until you are ready. What do you need? A box to keep valuable objects, a place to locate notes, letters, and other papers, and a bag to put tools to use when necessary. Okay, I gotta find those objects, I guess. Oh, spooky! I don't like that. Alright, well, better go forward. Whee! Oh, I'm so fucking nervous right now, man. Alright. I found a box. Relics. For R or Y. I guess I can use a controller during this game. Oh, yep, got it. Cool. Notes. N is notes. Got it. N is notes. R is journal. R is relics. I have a man. And notes. I don't know what I'm doing in this place. Is it a dream? It feels too real for that. Okay. This is... Okay. Very confused. All I know is that there's a couple cases that need to be solved. I might be a detective, but obviously I'm not sure if I'm a detective. Baker. Make your own way to get to the top. Okay. So let's push this. I cannot left. Okay. I'm weak as fuck. Got it. Items. Items for I. I for items. Makes sense. Items begins with an I and... Oh, what? Oh. Now I have it in my door. Oh, okay. You have found all you need. Check your inventory to find a way to pass through this door. Press tab. To open your inventory, press tab. Okay. Oh, okay. Awesome. You can also just press the 1 button. Notes.
There are things which are burned into my memory. My name is Thomas Foster, and my duty is to bring these 4 psychopaths to justice. I just hope to resist their sadistic influences. Their corrupted minds could overpower my own. I will find them. I must.
Alright, you heard the man. I gotta find him. Whoa. Alrighty. Going down dark corridor number 1. Alright. So fun! Chapter 1. The Forest of Steaks. Like, juicy steaks? Like cow steaks? Or... Oh, no. Not cow steaks. Alright then. Maybe this is like the full game. It just said Doorway's Prelude, but... I don't like these steaks. Hey, alright.
Jake Gibbs, London, England, 1962. Professor of History. Suspected for the kidnapping of 17 people. Disappeared in the adjoining areas of a cabin owned by his family. The missing persons have in common certain indirect factors, religions or pagan practices, foreign nationality, that are not reason enough for the local police to start an investigation. Doorways link the profiles of the victims to the topics in which Professor Gibbs specializes.
Alright, so dude kidnapped people of random ethnicities, and it's always fun. Ethnicities and all that stuff, as he's throwing a party. I get knocked out? What? Alright, so there's a way over there. There's a way that way. I want to go this way first. Let's see what behind creepy door number 1. Nothing much, nothing much. Ooh, what's this? I got a torch. Is that an item? Is it an item? It is an item. Can I light it? I can't. So now I have my own light. Go for very long. Okay. So. Alright.
I'd arrived at the crossroads. I knew I had to keep going and follow his steps if I wanted to find the professor. But I found something about the place absolutely terrifying.
Got that right.
I felt trapped, oppressed by those dark veils, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to stand a single minute lost in the darkness. I need to find a light source as soon as possible.
Hey, I already got the torch, so we're all good. So it's basically told me, hey, you're not allowed to go that way until you have a light. So I'm gonna be looking other places. Light up, holy shit. Wow, that is dark. Okay. So, can't make a wrong move. Yeah, I don't trust myself. So, this way. Wait, did I make a circle? Oh, fuck. That's some creepy shit, man. Yeah, I don't trust. Alright, I can't use my item and do that sometimes. Gotta keep the torch lit. Now I gotta get lit. what I like in my video games. Going through dark places. No, I know there's nothing to be afraid of, right? It's just a game. God damn, man. Sometimes a game can freak you out so much. And like, this is like not even like a really good horror game. Like, this is just what somebody made, and boom. It's terrifying the crap out of me right now. I have no clue what's under me. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Please don't scream. Please. No, you're gonna whisper instead. I don't trust this. I don't. Fucking knew it. I fucking knew you were gonna fucking scream. Fuck screaming. Find another way. Can I turn around? Alright, well, figured it out. Don't tell me she's fucking gone now, is she? She is. Dumb bitch. Oh, I'm gonna be here for one scare, and then that's it. That's all I'm good for. It's just one scare. Guess I'm not going back. Fucking hell. Man, I'm just like saying, like, if this is your real job, man, I feel bad for you. You gotta deal with spooky shit all the fucking time. Fucking serious. Okay, I guess we're going through here now. Whoa.
Oh no, the door won't open. Oh please, door, please open. There is a monster behind me and I am a little bitch that can't fight it. Door, you have to open eventually. Come on, just budge a little bit. This is the worst thing ever. I am going to turn around so the monster can eat me now. Oh, there is no monster. Hey, look, a passageway that I can get through. Oh, spikes on the ground. Are the spikes timed? Okay, the spikes are not timed, they just hate me. Hey, I remembered that I can jump now. I am the best spike masturbator. Yeah, Yeah, don't fuck with me, I am the bust. That looks fun, can I go next?
Hundreds of people were tortured in this timeless place. What is this castle doing here? I could swear that there were no buildings or ruins like this in these woods. Many of the victims were prisoners of war, but some are much more recent. Of those I can see, I can look through their eyes. All of them are males. Prisoners, yes, but there were no wars being fought when they were caught. They were kidnapped, one by one, and brought here by the professor. Might he see himself as a righteous man? An emissary of God?
I am the best spike masturbator. Claw, circle, cross, cage, claw, circle, cross, cage, claw, circle, cross, cage. Hey, I remembered that I can jump now. I am the best spike masturbator. That looks fun, can I go next?
At that moment, I remember wondering, is all of this just my imagination? Perhaps now I should add, or is it a figment of the broken memory of this maniac? Could the background of the tortured and murdered victims of this chamber have something to do with it? They were accused of witchcraft. Maybe something esoteric tainted their souls. And now, hundreds of years later, I'm being poisoned by their curse. This line of thought made me remember one of the details of the investigation that brought me to this place. A girl had gone missing in the proximity of these woods. An unfortunate teenager that, after some inquiries, I linked to Wiccan practices. Had she been kidnapped and tortured to pay for her heresies? I remember having felt great relief when I left behind those sinister dungeons with their dark halls and their whispers. The presence of those accusing, tortured souls was killing me at every step. I didn't do this! Once in the clearing, the tranquility of having found an exit was interrupted by the sudden notion of my finding me once again in the dark woods. Those haunting shadows were starting to drive me insane. Still, something kept me moving forward. I knew I was closer than ever to the place I needed to find. I was determined to discover the truth. Whoever was responsible would pay for the suffering he caused.
Oh hey, look, a spoopy house. Fun a sex dungeon. I have to find key for sex dungeon. I found key for sex dungeon in Shag Shack. This is one dirty sex dungeon.
I feel I've been in this place hundreds of times before, but I'm sure this is my first time here. Until yesterday, the existence of this hideout was mere conjecture. The applied engineering on these torture machines is astounding. What type of mind is that brilliant, and at the same time, that twisted? that it can design systems so efficient in dealing pain and affliction. Having to go through the function of every piece of the machines is torture itself. I can feel the despair of the victims while the professor methodically assembles each part, making them watch, making them imagine the pain before provoking it. But I must do it. I have to follow every step in his memories as accurately as possible, because that's the only way to feel what he feels, to see what he sees, and then find him. Not only physically, but spiritually as well. This is the price I have to pay to get him and make him pay for his crimes.
Choking chair, blowjob seat, cowgirl table, missionary bed, fetish spot. Hello, Daddy. Oh, I am the biggest bleeping idiot in the whole world.
I wish I could forget about all those horrible places. I'd rather have them as my own memories, and not this mix of feelings. My mental privacy has been compromised, and at the same time, I feel guilty as someone who regrets having stolen something precious from its rightful owner. Which was the fate of the professor? What kind of punishment would make him pay for the suffering and the deaths of his countless victims? Felix Lundberg, Gothenburg, Sweden, 1954. Artist, sculptor. Connected to diverse missing persons by witnesses and relatives. Doorway's investigations detected that he was one of the last persons to interact with the victims. The case has been kept under wraps, given his social status. He is a renowned sculptor and a consultant for the Royal Swedish Academy of Fine Arts, the place where several missing people were last seen.
Thank you for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe. If this video made you want to die, then leave a like and comment.